It's been a while since we've had to intro this podcast.
Since we had to intro it.
Since we haven't filmed in 2 weeks.
We haven't filmed in 2 weeks now. We released 3 episodes and disappeared. We almost did what every single podcast does.
Yeah.
Filmed 3 episodes and disappeared. Like this really famous Olive Garden podcast. It only lasted like 2 episodes.
Sick. Besides, ours is not really famous.
Yeah, well, it got famous because it only lasted 2 episodes.
Ah.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, anyways, welcome back to Useless Information. I'm your host, Blaine Pugh, and I am here with my co-host, Keaton Pugh. Absolutely no relation.
No relation whatsoever.
See, made the joke.
Exactly.
The joke will continue to be made every time.
Welcome back to the podcast where we make the same bits every single time and expect you to find them just as funny
Every single time.
Every single time.
It's currently around 2 p.m. I just got off work. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a little tired.
What time did you go to bed last night?
6?
What time did you have to go to work?
6?
So you didn't sleep?
No, I lied. I don't know why I lied, but I compulsively just lied right then.
Just lied. Yeah, I slept last night. But at the same time, I woke up at the same time that I went to sleep.
I don't know why I said that. No, I went to bed at like 12:45, 1.
12:45.
I woke up at like 6:40.
Yeah, that's still only like 5 hours of sleep.
Potato. I started watching, have you ever seen Smallville?
No.
It's about Superman when he was in high school, and it's like from 2004.
Oh.
And man, is he a stunner. He's a looker.
Stunt.
Let me show you a picture of this
Show me
guy.
this guy.
He's a looker. I don't know his name. Well, it's Clark Kent, of course.
Yeah.
But he's handsome. You know, I usually don't swing that way, but that smile would make me think
Speaking
about
of
things.
handsome, I had an old woman hit on me at work last night when I was stocking water. She walked up to me and she was like, "Can I just say, your beard looks great with your hair." And I was like, "Lady, I'll fuck you. Fine."
Fine, I'll do it.
You had me at beard.
One time at a Denny's, I was out with my Nana, and an old woman came up to me and gave me $5 and was like, "I always loved men with long hair." And I was
Damn.
like, "I'll do whatever you want.
You keep this coming?
You keep this happening, I'll do whatever I want."
Then you wouldn't have to worry about your car. You'd have some. Yeah, he's
He's handsome.
Oh, yeah.
He's a
Blaine just got a text message.
Sorry.
Blaine just got a text message. Completely froze. No, he's handsome, and he's handsome in like a universal way.
Like, yeah.
Where if I put him in the 70s, he would do just as well as he probably
Yeah.
did in 2004.
Yep, he's handsome through all decades for sure. Like Brad Pitt.
Oh, yeah.
Brad Pitt,
That's
man.
a great example.
That's a looker.
See?
God, I could sit talking about. We just talked about how handsome men are.
Dudes right now.
I'm just looking through.
You got a text message and fucking froze like a deer in the headlights.
Uh-oh. I'm working Wednesday. I'm working Wednesday.
You're working Wednesday.
They've scheduled me to work Wednesday.
Just Wednesday?
I hope not.
Hey, Blaine, by the way, we're just going to need you coming Wednesday
We're
this
just gonna
week.
need you every single Wednesday. We're back.
We're either back or this is the first
take.
hearing from us.
We have no idea when that cut out. We really got to get better at watching the audio equipment to make sure it doesn't cut off.
We were on a good roll, too.
We were
talking about handsome men, then we were talking about jobs, then we were talking about volunteer firemen and how they're not the heroes they claim to be.
Well, I hope it recorded some of that.
No, I hope it did, too. That I toured the firehouse at our town where it's nothing but volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
And can I just tell you one thing? Do not get in a fucking crash in that town. He was showing us the jaws of life, right?
Yeah.
Some obese man was showing us the jaws of life, and he was like, "Yeah, It's like, you might see sometimes when they get to the accident, they stand around for a little bit. That's because this thing's real heavy. I was like, you mean you stand around a little bit?
You mean you just can't pick it up?
You mean you just A, you can't pick it up. B, you're not able to run.
Yeah.
Don't lie to me.
Well, anyways, we should probably reintroduce ourselves just in case.
Just in case.
This is Welcome to Useless Information. My name is Blaine Pugh. I'm your host, and I'm here with your co-host, Keaton Pugh. There is no relation. Boom.
Second
Intro
time we
complete.
made the joke.
But
Today.
my thing is with cops and people, law enforcement, just in general, or firefighters. Hear me out. I'm not going to say anything crazy.
I'm hearing you out.
Hear me out.
This better not get political. I'll leave.
I think a lot of America is obese.
Yeah.
That is how it is.
Yeah.
You see a lot of obese cops.
Yeah, because they sit around all day in their cars eating.
Yeah. Well,
would
I
get fat
feel
too.
like cops. I got another text. I feel like cops need to be regulated with that specifically. I feel like we can't have the people who are supposed to quote unquote protect us
I may be absolutely incorrect here.
super big.
At some point, they were regulated.
Maybe.
I believe. Blaine is also deer in headlights at his phone every time he gets a message, loud as fuck.
I gotta turn my ringer on, man. Sorry.
No, but I think you're 100% correct. My main issue is, too, though, is with you saying all that, I love cops. I have a Blue Line bumper sticker.
My friend Traden does too, so they don't give him tickets.
That's really smart.
He's a black man, by the way.
That's really smart, actually. Dude, no, I fucking hate most cops. Most cops are dicks. I had one make me get on the ground one day when I was running at an athletic park at night.
Really?
Yeah, I was the athletic jeans, like the stretchy jeans.
Uh-huh.
I was getting ready for track season because I thought I was going to run track that year. I fucking didn't.
Yeah.
And so I was running. And next thing I know, this guy pulls up behind my car, turns his lights on a fucking parked car. Nobody's in the car. He knows nobody's in the car.
He knows nobody's there.
So I run over there. And he's like, anything in the car? No, dude. Can I look through it? Yeah, sure, man.
Sure, man.
What are you doing out here? Running. In jeans? I'm dripping in sweat. What else how would I get fucking sweaty if I wasn't running out here?
Dude, he thought you were tweaking. He thought you were tweaking out, man.
So I get face on the ground for this guy. And face on the pavement. And he digs through my car. My messy ass car. For 25 minutes.
I'd
Can't
fall
find
asleep.
shit. And then he finally lets me get up and he's like, yeah, I went on a run this morning too.
No, you didn't, you fat bitch.
Didn't you fat? I was like, I saw you before this. You were at that McDonald's when you came over here.
Yeah, I'd be so upset. I'd be like, nah.
I was like, first off, I don't think you can make me get on the ground for no valid reason. Second off, thank you for not ticketing me. I was parked in the handicap spot.
Thank you.
It was 11. Okay, it was 11 at night.
I've had a run-in with a couple cops.
I know you have.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about that? I
So,
don't think you've told the story.
so I'm 18 years of age, senior in high school. I'm a little wild in my
Just a little.
youth, a little crazy. We're on our way to go see a movie, and I'm with my buddies. There's about 4 of us in the car. I drive a Traverse. There's about 4 of us all together in the car, and they're talking to me, and they're like, "Oh, there's a car. We're stopped at a light, and they're pulled over on the side of the road next to us, and we're stopped, and we're sitting there at the light, and they're like, bet you won't yell at that cop while they're pulling somebody over. Bet you won't say anything to him." And I was like, "Okay, you gonna fucking challenge me? You're gonna say I won't do it?" And all of a sudden the light turns green, and they're like, "Ha, we knew you wouldn't do it, pussy." And I stopped the car and rolled out my window, and I yell at the cop. I was like, "Hey, you can't park there." And then I continued to drive away. And then, well, long story short, about 5 minutes later, he pulls me over because I was speeding like a dumbass. I just got all the
Dude, you and your
I
fucking
got
phone
all the
today.
fucking
God
phone.
damn it.
But yeah, he pulled me over and he was not happy. He made me sit, and we almost missed our. He made me sit in the car like for like 30 minutes
Yeah,
because he was not happy.
because you yelled at him and then you sped off.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, I thought you could have been hurt. And I was like, no, you fucking didn't.
No,
you
you
didn't
didn't.
care if I
Okay,
was
no,
hurt.
you
You were
didn't.
just upset.
You were just,
Yeah.
your pride was hurt.
Yeah.
Most cops are on steroids.
He was a very handsome guy, though. This one was in shape.
Yeah, most of them.
Yeah, like,
If you look at like the top jobs, like not top jobs, I don't know how to word this. The rate to jobs to steroids, like with the highest percentage of people on them, cops are number one. That's the first people
on steroids?
on steroids. Most cops are on steroids. I didn't know. I looked into it because I thought I was being lied to because I worked with this guy who made meth at Kincaid.
What'd you say?
And next thing I know, he was like, don't fuck around in Falmouth. And I was like, why? And he was like, Keaton, I know the entire police force. They are all on steroids. They will throw you through a wall. And I was like, oh. And he was like, yeah, don't fuck with those guys. And I looked into it, and he was absolutely fucking correct.
Yeah. Well,
Turns
he's
out-
probably got the most experience.
Yeah, it turns out the drug dealer knows a lot about
Knows a lot about cops and drugs. You should challenge a cop to see if it's true.
I mean, at the high school gym, you've seen them working out there. They're allowed to work out there. The only
Yeah.
people in town. Those motherfuckers, some of those people are crazy ass strong.
I don't see it.
You didn't see it?
Well, no, I don't know. It's just our town,
yeah, it's just
the cops.
They're all still fat. Most of them are
Yeah,
still fat.
yeah.
But they're fat little strong guys. I wouldn't want to fuck with them. I wouldn't want to get too close to them.
Yeah, they're like all tiny little power lifters.
Yeah. Now if you have a shot to run away. I'm running.
Oh, do you think? Okay, that brings up a good question. Do you think? I have two questions.
Okay.
Not a two-parter, but two separate questions.
Okay.
We'll get into them. Do you think you could outrun the cops? Okay.
Okay. This
So,
is depends.
so
Give me.
you're in a
give me
major
scenario.
city.
Okay.
So say we're in Cincinnati.
Mhm.
We're in Cincinnati, right? You're in a car,
Mhm.
and you have a 30-minute window to get to a different state, whether it be Kentucky, Indiana, any of those states. If you start in the middle of Cincinnati,
In the middle.
and you have 3 squad cars following you,
No.
you don't think you could get out?
I could not. I'm a real bad driver.
Okay.
I'm a real bad driver.
Oh, see, but at that point, being a bad driver might help.
Being a bad driver
As long as you go
absolutely
quick.
might help. As long as I'm going fast.
As long as you're going fast enough to where, like, it might throw him off. Like, what the fuck
Yeah,
is
what
this
the
guy
fuck
doing?
is this guy
He's
doing?
clearly on drugs.
Why did he just take such a wide right turn?
He just hit like 4 people. It's like, what the fuck?
no, I thought you meant outrun on foot.
Oh,
In like
well,
in a place like in either of the towns in our county, I could definitely outrun the cops on foot. If
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
if I didn't have to make it to a car, because then they probably would get me after I started driving around.
yeah.
But if I didn't have to make it to a car and I was just trying to get to a house and they barely saw me, I could 100% get away.
Oh yeah, if you were in like a neighborhood or something,
Yeah.
I could get away. Like hop a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of fences, they can't keep up. And I'm a big guy. I'm
Yeah,
I'm a very big dude.
But the cops in our towns,
Just yeah.
they're just
They're just not as
they're not
athletic.
catching shit.
Yeah.
They genuinely might see you take off running and might go, okay. Then just get back in the
Just get in the
car.
Well, I think I could take a lot of the cops in a fight too.
Oh yeah.
They'd probably fucking shoot me or tase
Yeah,
me.
they probably within seconds they would shoot you.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I could do it. Okay, second question. Say you're in a plane, commercial airline. You're in a plane.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
Hear me out.
I'm following you.
Hear me out. The plane's not working. Or like, no, the plane's working, but both the co-pilot and pilot are passed out. They can't they can't wake up.
Yeah.
Something's happening. The plane's going down.
Yeah.
Do you think you could step up and land the plane?
Depends. Do I get
Okay.
one of those little headsets? Can I talk to air traffic control?
Yes. You could talk to. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like they can walk me through it.
Okay.
I'm pretty confident.
Would you be able to stay calm enough, you think? Because that would be the thing. I think that's the biggest point.
I think at that point, I would be forced to.
Yeah, you just like
'Cause, like-
so much shock. You're like, holy fuck.
Yeah, because like when adrenaline kicks in like that, you know, you got fight or flight, and in that case, you're already in the fucking air, so you can't do that.
Oh yeah, dude. I think I could do it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, it's fucking pull up on the stick.
just pull up on the stick. Just stop being a dumbass and pull up
Stop
on
being
that
a fucking
fucking
idiot.
stick.
Could you imagine that just fucking douchebag just is he's in the fucking cockpit and he's just like, I don't need him. Takes
I
off the
don't-
headset. Just fucking fly.
Can you imagine air traffic control being a dick? Yeah, we got some dumbass in the seat. Just pull up on the stick.
Just pull
pussy.
up on the stick. Are you an idiot?
Have you never played Flight Simulator? Oh fuck, he hasn't played Flight Simulator.
What if it's all a conspiracy theory and really just planes just have like 4 buttons that work and all the others are for show?
Most of look, I'm about to offend a lot of people with what I'm about to
I
say.
think we already have.
Most stuff on planes currently is automated. Everybody was talking about like when that Boeing, the door flew off.
This of the 747.
Yeah, and it was due to a compression issue.
Yeah.
So they compress before they take off.
Uh-huh.
Pilots used to do that back in like the fucking 60s and 70s, but that's automated now. That's
Yeah.
no pilot's fault if like there's a compressment issue.
Mhm.
I just think it's
They compress so that way they don't like crush like a can when they go up there, right?
something like that. Or every single
is
part
it-
doesn't go flying off.
Or is it the opposite? Would they explode?
It would pull out.
Yeah, because like if you
'cause
go
you're going up.
down,
You're
yeah,
going
if
down.
you go down, then it
compress.
implodes.
Yeah.
Because it's the pressure.
Yeah.
So weird that it
No,
works that
it's-
way.
It's fucking stupid.
I saw a question recently, and it was like, say you had like, the end of Willy Wonka
Mm-hmm.
when they're in the giant bubble and they're floating over the whole town or whatever.
Yeah.
Imagine it was that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody can see you. Nobody can touch you. You can't touch anything, but you could see everything, and you can go back to any time period you want. What time period would you go to? And I was like, holy shit, that's a good question.
That is a really good
Because you don't,
question.
like, affect
That is a
anything.
really the rape of Nanjing.
Holy shit.
No, definitely not. Definitely not that.
Yeah, that
one.
would be... That's an interesting one. That's morbid as fuck, Keaton. Because you can't... I literally just told you can't stop it. So you're literally
Just
just
dropping
going
that
to
one.
watch.
Just going to watch
Jesus Christ.
the rape of 2 million people.
Jesus Christ.
No, see, I'm a big history buff, so that's a good question. It would
It wouldn't be dinosaurs?
every single one that I want to say is just fucked
morbid
up
as
beyond
shit.
belief.
Get them out there. I mean, it'd be cool to like...
I would love to witness the Armenian genocide.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because look, hear me out. So Turkey did everything they could to hide the Armenian genocide, the fact that it happened.
Yeah.
So we know it happened,
Yes.
but we have no historical records on it because everybody back then was so like focused on World War I. They're like, fuck it, we can't focus on that shit right now.
Yeah.
So I would love to get an accurate death toll because with the Armenian genocide, it's fucked up because we don't know how many people died. We know it's at least 650,000, at most 1.5 million. Somewhere that's a big ass range of numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where would you go?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. There's so many. Dinosaurs.
Dinosaur. Yeah, that's
Of
fair.
course. Dinosaurs would be sick
Dinosaurs would be
just
sick.
to
See if those-
experience stuff like that. But
See if those fuckers have feathers.
I think I would want to see the Battle of 300. The Spartans.
The Spartans.
That'd be sick. I want to see, like...
See if those guys were as tough as they said they were. Yeah.
No, but, like... because the movies play it up so much, like where they're out there back in those days fighting for like hours on end.
Yeah.
But really, like they were with all the armor and the shields and stuff. They were fighting for like 30 minutes and then be like, okay, yeah, and then they'd take their losses or whatever, and then they'd come back like 2 hours later.
Yeah, it's like it's very. If you watch any MMA fight, it's very easy to see that you cannot fight
Yeah,
for 30 minutes. You can barely fight for 30 minutes straight.
yeah. You have to, I don't know. You have to pace yourself.
Yeah, the only reason fights got extended longer than that is because of guns. It's because now you can just kind of fucking crouch over and fucking shoot people.
We're both getting texts. Sorry,
getting texts.
they were terrible hosts. We're just
We
looking
were
at our
horrible
phone the whole
hosts.
time. But
It's like you fuckers can entertain yourself on your drive to work, okay? How about that?
go listen to freaking K-pop or something. Jeez.
Go listen to Willie Nelson. Go listen to the audio version of that one Snoop Dogg cookbook.
Snoop Dogg, what's he been up to, huh?
I'm probably getting high.
I thought he quit.
He didn't quit.
Didn't
That
you
was
see-
a joke.
Oh.
I found out that was a joke the other day. One of my friends told me it was a joke, and I believed it at face value without questioning it anymore. He was like, that was an April Fool's prank. I was like, really? I was like, they were like, yeah. I knew he wouldn't release that lighter and not fucking use it.
You want to hear is my first day today at this job. You want to hear what happened?
Yeah.
I already had a Karen experience.
Did you punch that bitch in the throat?
No. No, I have a great way of dealing with Karens, especially when I load cars,
Yeah.
because it's a car wash. So like
Yeah.
I was in charge of loading people today, loading them, scrubbing their car, and then you just hit go and you send them.
Yeah.
Send them down the line. The best way to deal with them, I have one AirPod in. They're coming down, and they're like, they roll down the window and they're like, you didn't get the side of my car. Mind you, I scrubbed everything.
You scrubbed that. entire
Everything was fine.
Yeah.
They're like, you didn't get the side with the bugs on it, and I was like, huh? And because it's the machine's going, and she's like, you didn't get the side with the bugs on it, and I was like, what? And
Huh?
she just kept going, and I was like, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry,
and if,
miss.
if they truly had a problem, they can come around and talk to me, and we'll figure it out. But she just drove away. The car was completely clean and fine. So
See, I do the same thing, but I work in a no-noise environment.
yeah,
Meaning, when I do it, they know I can absolutely hear them. But I just go, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
oh, okay.
sure, yeah,
Ma'am, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
yeah. We can make that happen.
Ma'am, it's not that good. It's not good for a woman of your age to get this angry. Your blood pressure's skyrocketing. I've said that to one customer.
Oh.
I legitimately said that.
I don't think you should be saying that to me.
I said that. I've never seen somebody get so red in their life. Worst part was they had their grandson there. Like a grown man.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a giant man. He hears me say that. Rather than getting angry, he immediately starts like just. My boss, she's on the verge of tears at that point. She's starting to laugh, and I'm keeping it. I'm straight faced, and she looked at me and she went, "I'm gonna report you." And I went, "Miss,
Go ahead.
I was like, "Miss, I'm just worried about your health."
I don't get that. Like, I understand speaking up and talking things out, getting what you want, because it's
Yeah.
customer service. But getting so upset that you're yelling at
Yeah,
people,
you get so mad.
like people get so mad
Yeah.
over like stupid stuff
Over
most
stupid
of the time.
shit. And in my experience, the worst part about it, it's always like the older liberal women who get mad like that. Like I've never interacted with a conservative, gun-loving American that has like snapped at me like that before. And
Yeah.
it's fucking weird. 'Cause like it's almost like, hey, all your anger from the day, you can just take it out by shooting a fucking gun. I had a customer yesterday. This dude was sick. he was like, first question was, he was like, "Where's your ammonia? And where's your staples for gardens?" What the hell? And I was like, I can show you the staples. I don't know where the fucking ammonia is.
Dude, he's about to fucking plant so many plants. He's gonna get wicked, huffing ammonia and just planting tulips, baby.
Dude, he was like, I got a groundhog that I got to take care of. I was like, yeah, and he was like, and my subdivision made a rule about shooting guns after I started shooting the fucking groundhogs before. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, so you're the problem.
I was like, oh, so you're the reason that those people can't shoot guns. And he was like, but he's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was like, okay, be honest. He was like, where you from? He was like, you from more south, or you from like Cincinnati? And I was like, I live pretty.
We're south.
Yeah, I gave him an area, and he was like, okay. He's like, then I know you like guns. And I was like, I love guns. Dude.
Love them. Absolutely
I was
love
like,
them.
would I give up my guns to stop shootings? Absolutely. But for right now, I'm going to keep shooting these fucking guns. and he was like, one of my neighbors from blank another county that's super country.
Oh.
Like the one that did blackface at that basketball game when
Yeah.
you were like a sophomore.
Uh-huh. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, that's not country. That's just racist.
Yeah, no. But you get what type of people I'm describing. They didn't think they would get suspended
Yeah,
for
we're
it.
talking straight up Hicks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He was like, he's got a suppressor, makes guns so quiet, it sounds like. And I was like, oh, okay. He was like, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fucking flood those groundhogs out, cover my yard in ammonia, and if they come back again, I'm just going to shoot them with that fucking thing. I was like, hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
And then he just walked away and went, have a good day.
That might be the coolest or scariest man you've ever met.
No, my coworker was like, Keaton, what was that? I was like, look, that's the average resident around here, okay?
Yeah, I love... I've had a couple jobs, like, working north, and just, like, people just... They're so different.
They're drastically different. Especially because we live in a middle ground.
Yeah.
Where you go north, and next thing you know, everybody thinks everyone from down here is super stupid.
Yeah.
And then you go that way, and everyone down there is super stupid.
Super stupid.
It's like,
yep.
It's like you go up there, and it's like somebody's trying to start a fire using like lighter fluid and shit, and then you head down that way, and it's like, fire ant starting. Somebody get a cup of gasoline.
Get some gasoline. Yeah.
If I burn myself, just make sure they don't take me
I think that's
to a
happened.
specific hospital.
That's happened at one too many family outings, I think.
Oh, yeah, 100%. See, my dad, he won't do it when he's sober. You get some liquor. Next thing you know, he's like,
yeah.
Bring me a fucking cup of that vodka. We're getting this thing going.
Let's commit arson tonight. Let's see how it goes.
Let's do a good old burn.
Speaking of gun-loving Americans, do you remember our aspiration as a kid? As kids?
No.
I'm talking like we're fucking 8 and 6 or something.
A stupid age.
Stupid. Well, we
Dumbass
never
age.
got smarter, I don't think.
We
But-
just stayed there.
No, but we were at our aunt's house, and we were like, dude, what if we just made a mega store that sold groceries, bait and tackle, and guns? It's all we did, and we just opened it in town. I thought about that the other day, and I was like, we invented Walmart.
Yeah, no, exactly. We're just like, what if we put a Walmart in our town that doesn't have a Walmart?
I was thinking about that recently. I was like, we're fucking idiots. Just to like, we thought we invented something.
Dude, I went to a Walmart the other day, and they still have the gun counter.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at guns. Lady walked up. Sir, do you need help? I was like, no, I can't buy any of these anyways. She's like, do you want to look at some? Get the hell behind the fucking counter and give me some of them guns.
Dude, I might go buy a gun.
You can buy a gun.
I know, I'm legally allowed to buy a gun.
Let's go get guns.
You want to go buy guns? Let's get a truck full of guns. Just start handing them out to kids.
let's commit a crime. Let's go get one of those $99 Walmart shotguns. Saw the end off of that fucker. First thing we do. Saw
That's
the end
very
off of it.
illegal.
It's super illegal,
That's very illegal.
but everyone does it. I feel like nobody buys.
Yeah, the cops are gonna buy that. Everybody does it, guys.
Everybody's doing it, guys.
Please don't arrest
You
us.
probably fucking did it,
You
officer.
did it too.
No, I feel like because like if you're going to buy a $99 shotgun, you're doing something with
You're
that
doing
gun
crazy
that you're
shit.
not supposed to.
Yeah.
You're doing like fucking trick shots at least.
You're like Terminator on a motorcycle, just cocking it with one hand. God.
No, it's just shotgun, and it can only load one shell at a time. It breaks in the middle. It's $99. It's like the price.
It only loads, so it's not a double barrel.
No,
It only loads one shell in
Just
the
one
time,
loads
and
one.
it breaks
Just-
in the middle.
it's just got a fucking pipe. Put one in, saw the end off that fucker, and just shoot some squirrels.
Shit. No, if I were to buy a gun, I'd buy a revolver, but like an old school cowboy revolver, because I think those are the coolest.
We got one at my house. It's a 22 long rifle. The only thing you can use it to do is shoot squirrels.
Yeah.
But you can get a 22 Magnum
Yeah.
with it, and it's a Heritage. They make them, and they have sales where they go down to like. They also go down to like $99. They're cheap. Revolvers are cheap. Well, revolvers like that are cheap, and then you get like the Colts, which are like $600.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna pay $600 for a gun that the technology was made for 200 years ago.
But you buy it for the history.
Yeah, you buy it for the sentiment
Yeah,
that
we-
your ancestors used it to kill Native Americans.
When you buy this, you're not just buying a gun. You're buying
You're
history.
buying history.
Yep. Live, laugh, love. Just like it's just like a boutique for guns. It's just a woman with a super long middle braid, just like,
Yeah.
hey, would you like a Smith and Wesson?
Smith and Wesson. It's like that one. What's her name? Gun Girl. You remember her?
Oh,
You don't remember her?
I don't
She
remember
went to
Gun-
graduation with a fucking AR.
holy shit, that's not allowed.
And then she became an interviewer and she went around the college campus. Caitlin Bennett.
Can you name drop her?
Yeah, I just did.
Dude.
Dude, she went to graduations with a fucking she went to a graduation with a
I
gun.
think I might know
and a
this
hat that
person.
said "Come and take it." And then she went around interviewing people, and she was at UK doing
Oh.
an interview, and she was famous because she'd been to like frat parties before at a bunch
Yeah.
of different colleges, and they were like a group of young black gentlemen walked up, and of course. They were the ones who fucking roasted the shit out of her. They're
Yeah.
like, "You're that girl who shit herself at this party."
That's who it is.
And she was like, no. And they were like, "No, actually, you are. You are. We know you."
Wow.
Dude.
How did she shit herself again? How did that
She
happen?
was super wasted. She was like horribly drunk. And she shit her pants.
That's funny.
Fat ass though.
Oh, wow.
Fat ass though.
She had a kid. She had a kid recently.
That kid's gonna grow up to be the worst.
The worst kid.
Absolutely
ever.
horrible.
She's 28.
Damn.
That was that long ago?
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
That was a while ago now.
That had to have been like 6 or 7 years ago then.
She was coming up the conservative pipeline there for a while, and then
Then she shit her pants.
she shit her pants.
Literally shit the bed.
She shit her pants and for some reason released the video of the guy telling her that she shit her pants.
Yeah.
It's like, I would have just not released that, personally, me.
Yeah. You know, oh god, that reminds me of like one of my favorite bits is like when you wake up drunk and you're like, somebody shit my pants.
Somebody shit my pants.
I'm tired. I'm thirsty. And somebody shit my pants.
Shit my pants.
I don't know why that's so funny. Jesus Christ.
She also got roasted. She ran into so like you had the look.
I'm looking.
This is the way I am about it. Everybody's like, how would you feel if like women were in the men's bathroom and they were like giving tampons out in the men's bathroom? And I'm like, I don't care. Why the fuck would I? Do whatever you want, man. At that point, do whatever the fuck you want. It doesn't affect me. I don't fucking care. And she ran into a guy like that and tried doing an interview with him. And the entire time he was like, does it affect you? And she was like, well, it's and he was like, does it affect you?
But like, does it directly affect you?
He was like, "Are you trying to get in the men's bathroom? Because if so, I'm okay with you being in the men's bathroom."
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
And she's like, I just can't interview anyone these days. It's like you just want people to get mad at you and react.
Not to cut you off, but just a quick sound clip of the day.
Pac-Man just gives me this feeling of giddiness, like there's all these tingles running up and down my nipples.
Have you seen that guy before? I think we watched him on Weird Obsessions or whatever. He's
yes,
got the black mullet and he's like obsessed with Pac-Man.
Yes.
And he drives around and he screams about Pac-Man.
He screams about Pac-Man.
Yeah, that was him talking about how Pac-Man gives him a weird sensation.
He runs into that pizza parlor and he starts hugging the fucking machine. And like, he's pretty rough on that machine.
Yeah, he's pretty rough on the machine.
like that's a woman. Or like, yeah, he fucks that machine hard.
Yeah, we have to give that machine a quick rinse every day.
You can't fit coins in one of the slots anymore.
Have you seen, like the one guy that has sex with his car?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
He was like looking at the exhaust. And the worst part was it was a shitty car.
I know.
It was such a horrible car. It was like, yeah, I fuck my Chevy Cavalier.
Like, I don't want to shame anybody, but like, who looks at a car and just like has a boner?
See, now there's some people out there like that. But those guys, see what made him weird.
Because he acted on the boner.
Yeah, he wasn't a car guy. He just was attracted to cars.
That's so weird.
Like, I got friends who are like, oh yeah, I drive. They see like a car in the street and they're like, that's a BMW something something something. And I'm like, that's sick, man. But that dude, he wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
He would just be like, look at that fucking exhaust
Look at the
pipe.
tight ass on that Beamer.
Look at that little.
Beamer.
Look at those little slutty tires.
That's not shaming anybody, but that's fucking weird.
No, it is fucking weird.
That's weird as hell.
I love those obsessions. I love my 600-pound life so much.
Try being my size, Amy. You don't know how it is.
Nobody fucking knows how it is.
Keaton, I'm telling you this wholeheartedly right now. If I ever get so big I have forehead fat, put me down.
Put you down.
Put me down.
She's like the goldfish. Like the fat fucking face.
Dude, she's just like, I love her to death. She's probably such a sweetie. She's lost a lot of weight.
She has lost. They both have
of them
lost a lot of weight.
Doing
It's
great. Good
impressive.
for them. But
Yeah.
like, I just don't. How do you like get that big and then like don't stop?
I think it's pretty simple. They just never had fucking jobs.
Yeah.
Because like the second you start working, you're stressed. It's like I can barely fucking eat. I'm walking all day. I'm at least standing all day.
Yeah.
That solves the problem. The key to beating obesity
Is to be mobile.
is to have a Walmart everywhere that everyone works at.
Oh well. They're from Kentucky too. They're from around these parts.
Yeah, that's not surprising whatsoever.
Kentucky and West Virginia.
Dude.
I mean that's probably what 80% of the population looks like.
Oh yeah, Kentucky is a Mountain Dew epidemic.
Yeah.
It's a fucking problem.
I don't
If
drink soda.
Mountain Dew is fucking horrid for you.
It really isn't good.
It's the leading cause of kidney stones, I think, in the U.S.
Jesus Christ. I've been doing fasting recently.
I hate fasting. I hate the idea of fasting.
Well, I've been doing it, and it's very, it's not very good, because I could tell it's super unhealthy.
Yeah, no. The second everybody's like, fasting is super good for you, and it's like, okay, why are you tired 24/7?
Well, I don't get super tired, but I've never been like that. I've never like really
Yeah.
got super tired or anything. But I do a 19-5 split, so I can eat for 5 hours a day,
Yeah.
and then I fast for 19. But I get my calories in, I work out, and then I don't eat. And I only drink water and tea, sometimes milk. And it's terrible.
No, it sounds horrible.
It's awful.
I just track my calories and my macronutrients.
But I can't do that. For some reason, for me, it's just like so much easier to just stop eating.
That's fair. Well, see, I want to compete one day.
Yeah.
So I have to get used to it now. I also have to find what macros work good for me and what don't.
Yeah. Well, I lost 10 pounds in a week. It's awful.
That's horrible for you.
Yeah.
I'm just to clarify, that is everyone on a weight loss journey. lose the weight as slowly
Is
and as
slow
controllably as possible. Unless you are my 600 pounds life, lose all that fucking weight immediately.
Well, I lost all of my big amount of weight. I
Yeah.
lost that gradually. It took me over a year to lose like 100 pounds.
You lost that very healthily.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now I'm in healthy shape,
Yeah.
but I was bulking for lifting, and I was like, well, now I want to, like, so I've just been losing weight because I want to go back down. I'm about 6'6", 290 right now.
Dude. I've been going to TAC lately.
Hmm.
And I fucking hate.
It's like sweaty men.
Yeah. Well, no, the main issue is it's like whenever I go work out, I'll go after work.
Hmm.
And I'll have my fucking Meyer shirt on. I wear double XL in.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking at me like I don't belong there. It's like, you little fucking high schoolers. I could eat you. Don't fuck with me.
Don't fuck with me.
It's like the second this fucking shirt comes off and there's a tank top on it, I will fuck you up. Blaine's back on his phone again.
Dude,
The
it's
host of the fucking podcast
my...
can't get off his phone.
Well, your co-host, keep him occupied.
Ooh-wah!
Wow.
So let's talk about peyote.
Holy shit. You wanna help me write a show?
I would.
The show I'm working on. I don't want to talk about what?
At some point in time, we do have to do that one show.
Well, yeah, that's gonna be done.
Yeah.
The YouTube show that we're going to
Yeah.
do. We will do that. I have the first episode written.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was being serious.
The mustache is almost back to the point where it was, where if I shaved everything else, I would look like a douchebag enough to do the show.
Oh yeah. Awesome. No, but the other show. Like, I need a co-writer. I can't just write that show by myself.
Okay.
It's super hard.
Absolutely. See, this is why we should have invited Vinny today. Vinny's good to bounce ideas like that off of because he's another creative.
No, you're creative. You just don't give yourself enough credit.
I'm creative, but I can't force it.
Yeah. That's why I think we work well as a duo.
That's fair. That's fair.
These people don't give a fuck about what we're talking
No,
about.
they have no idea. This is, see, we were going real steady
Yeah.
at the beginning. We came in real strong. Podcast cut off. We found our fucking footing again. We were coming back even stronger.
Yep.
Just completely threw it off the tracks. We
Yeah.
talked about Caitlin Bennett shitting herself, and now it's all gone.
It's like ejaculating when you put it in. So,
Did you just know? No.
no.
You're trying to fake it like you're still going. It's like, yeah, no, I'm still.
Oh, or you either fake it or you pull it out and you're like, was it good for you?
See, it's either you fake it, you pull it out and ask that, or you pull it out and you go, you're just too much of an ugly bitch.
Just runs away and cries.
Runs away and cries.
You can't run away and cry naked because your ass is out. That's just nobody's gonna care about your feelings,
Dude, there is no good way to walk away from someone naked. As a man,
ever.
ever.
No.
No.
I dare say there's no good way to walk away naked as anybody. Like crying if you're upset.
Oh, crying?
Like, yeah,
I just meant
specifically.
just walking in
Oh,
general. Like
walking.
if I'm walking a different direction, I don't want a woman staring at my ass. I want to stare at the woman's ass.
Yeah. Well, yeah, true. But
Yeah.
like, if anybody's upset and they're walking away naked, I dare say it doesn't look good.
Let's go to a nude beach and start
Ever.
roasting people.
Yeah, just making them cry and walk away.
Making them cry. And
Yeah,
be like,
just
go away. I'm not going away. You get out of this nude beach.
You leave. You leave. We could literally just go to Germany.
Yeah, we could just go.
They probably got really thick skin.
They won't cry.
Yeah.
They absolutely would not
They
cry.
won't cry in
They would
public.
hit us with some shit that would make my fucking heart hurt.
Yeah. Dude, they did with some shit that would make me like fucking buy a plane ticket right back. Just like, oh fuck. Germans, man, they don't fucking play. They get down. They don't play.
No, they do not fucking play. Their insults are great. Their comedy is bad.
Their haircuts are worse.
Haircuts are horrible.
Awful.
McDonald's, amazing.
Yeah.
I've seen their menu
Yeah.
item. It's fucking they
Past
got
history, morbid.
past history, morbid. Current history, kind of morbid.
Yeah.
They do have a lot of. I will say this: it's a very young population, so they're because all the older population kept dying in a few series of world wars.
Yeah.
But they got like protest over there very often. Have you seen the Mud Wizard? Have you seen the Mud Wizard?
No.
It's a dude. He was wearing a robe. He's probably completely naked under the robe because he was the only one not sinking in the mud. And these it was the SWAT, like the German, whatever their fucking SWAT is, trying to storm these protesters, but they kept getting stuck in the mud, and the protesters were taking all their clothes off that way they wouldn't. And it was just this guy dressed as a wizard walking up to the SWAT officer and pushing them over. And they couldn't fucking get him.
Wait, so why if they were naked didn't they sink in the mud?
Because they didn't have,
Oh, they weren't as heavy?
they weren't as heavy.
Oh.
Yeah, they were all kind of like barefoot and shit. Yeah, so their shoes weren't sinking. And he was just walking up, pushing people the fuck over, dressed as a wizard. And then they pepper sprayed him. And they pepper sprayed him. He didn't run away. He just walked away.
That's a man.
I was like, dude, he might have came back for more. The video stopped there, but he might have came back for more.
The Mud Wizard might be my father.
I would love to meet the Mud Wizard.
You play any golf? There's a golf course right
There's
like
a golf
right there.
course. Yeah, right there. No, I'm not playing any golf. I fucking hate golf.
Really? You've
I
never
haven't
played
been
golf.
since I was like in 6th grade.
You've never played golf fun though.
Yeah, I've never played golf.
Where you like just drink and fucking flip over the cart.
over the cart and act like you didn't flip over the
Act like-
cart.
yeah, when you turn it in, they're like, "What the fuck happened to the cart? A fucking bear! You should have seen it."
Dude, there was a 600-pound woman out there named Amy. Her poor head fat and she was coming at us.
She was on all fours, and no, she was rolling, not running.
Running. Dude, her legs and arms couldn't reach the fucking ground if she was on all
Gosh,
fours.
we gotta leave her alone.
We gotta leave her alone. She's doing great.
Amy. Actually, I don't. I think she's in the hospital because she was fat.
Is Amy dead?
Oh, that's so bad. I hope not. I really
Let me
do
look
hope
it
not.
up.
Look it up.
I'm gonna be real
I'm
upset
not
if
cutting
Amy's
any
dead.
of this.
No, we
gotta stick. If they want to cancel us, they can cancel us.
It's called dark humor. Shut up, liberals. Dude, I love doing I love saying, okay. There's people out there who are like that.
Yes.
They got deep country accents.
Yeah.
They're like, it's called dark humor.
It's called dark humor.
Shut up, liberals. And then you got Ben Shapiro. It's called dark humor. Shut up, liberals. Him singing WAP.
Don't.
Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass P word. Fucking beat it up, N-word. The way he says N-word is somehow more racist than him saying the actual N-word.
Yeah. Oh God. I just.
N-word.
Speaking of Ben Shapiro,
Speaking of Ben Shapiro.
did you see that Donald Trump's going to jail? He got. Well, is he? I don't know.
He's
what's
not going
on.
to jail.
What's going on with that?
He just was found guilty.
Oh.
He's found guilty.
Well, who would have fucking guessed?
Yeah.
A fucking billionaire businessman.
A billionaire
did
businessman.
some illegal shit to keep his wealth. Like almost all billionaires don't do that.
Yeah. My main issue is I don't have an issue. I have an issue with all of them.
Yeah.
Like I hate Donald Trump, but I hate every one of those motherfuckers just as much because they all do the same shit. It's like, when are people gonna learn? We just got to get rid of all of them.
I don't like any of them either.
Yeah, we just got to we got to completely reset. We got to do a factory reset. We got to take the little bobby pin, press the button in the Xbox One, hold it for 10 seconds, and factory reset this bitch. That's the only solution. Bladen's once again ignoring me on his fucking phone. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe this.
Stop being a pussy.
Oh my god. And I say that to me again. Say that to me again. I will call the cops on you. Look, I'm all for the abolishment of the police, but I will call the cops on you. Blaine's
Sorry.
still on his fucking phone. Oh my god. I'm selling my heart out here. You're just gliding through.
No, I'm not. I'm texting my boss. I'm fired.
Tell him. Already?
No. You just got hired. No.
Did you not pass the drug test?
No, he just needed me to fill some stuff out. I was like, okay.
Hey, can you fill this out, please? He's
Yeah.
like, it's a document that says that I can sleep with you and not get in trouble
Yeah.
by HR. So just
I
real
really
quickly
hope
fill
not.
that out. If you just real quickly
No.
take a look at that.
It's a document saying that if I were to die, they are allowed to dissect me.
Dude, Myers has roundtable meetings. That's
Like
what they're called.
like the Knights?
roundtable. Yeah, they randomly choose a bunch of people, and I got stuck in there with a bunch of fucking people who wouldn't shut the fuck up. And this one kid insulted Dale Earnhardt,
Oh shit.
and I was like,
Earnhardt or Earnhardt Jr.?
Dale Earnhardt.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
He insulted the greatest of all time.
The greatest.
and he said that, and immediately I looked up because I knew, because I was in a room with him and a bunch of old people. I was about to say something.
Yeah.
So I was like, these old people are about to definitely say something. Old woman next to him looks at him and goes, boy, don't talk bad about the dead. Stayed stuck. That kid, he wouldn't shut the fuck up for all 50 minutes of the meeting. We couldn't leave because he wouldn't shut the fuck up. She said that to him. He didn't talk for the rest of 5 minutes.
Yeah. Don't talk about the. Don't talk about
don't
no
fucking-
damn NASCAR if you don't know nothing.
Dude, don't bring up a time in history where people were doing NASCAR drunk.
Hell yeah. I'm very drunk and I'm turning very left.
I started drinking at 6. I don't know what time it is now, but I'm rolling deep and these cars are going real fast and real left, brother.
I love that video. Real fast and real left.
That's my favorite. Wasn't that a Barstool video? I think it was
Yeah.
Barstool. I love Barstool reporters because they're the only people who actually laugh when people say stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. All the other one, everybody else takes it too
Imagine if
serious.
local 12 was out there. They were just like, yes, sir. Absolutely. They're going real fast and real left.
Absolutely.
Good, jolly good show.
You ready for the next soundbite?
Yeah, I'm ready for the next soundbite.
This one's a longer one.
We're fooling around and she's sitting on my face. And then it felt like it felt like somebody took a bucket of warm salt water and just dumped it in my face.
That's the video. By the way, that man's like 65 years old.
What's he look like? I think I know that guy. Like, not personally, but I think I've seen him before.
1 second.
Let me see this old
one
motherfucker.
second. 1 second. In the blue hat.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, the greatest people on the internet have come out of the United States.
Oh, yes.
A lot,
Very easily.
thousands of people like that. I love finding them.
Yeah.
I like the guy who talks about doing meth with his brother, and it gets him hard as a rock.
Oh,
Have you not seen that? I probably can't find it. But there's a guy, and he's on the internet, and he's talking about smoking crack.
okay.
And he's like, crack gets you hard as a rock.
Well,
He
that's
was
fucking
like, he was like,
ironic.
my brother wouldn't believe me. And then I got him smoking some crack, and he busted a nut in seconds right in front of me.
Jesus Christ. Dude, I saw
Brother!
I saw one today. I saw it today. It's this old dude in the woods. And he was like, it just starts and he's like, well, she unzipped my pants and then started jerking my ween. And mind you, this is an 8-foot Sasquatch. I was like, what the fuck are you
You're talking about the dudes. I know who you're talking about. You're talking about the dog guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. who talks about the fucking crow that talks to him.
Dude,
He's got the pet crow.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Dude, that video is called "A Sasquatch Raped Me."
Yeah. Holy shit, man.
Dude, on one hand, I think that is satirical from him, but on the other hand, It would be so funny if it was not only not satirical, but everything he was saying was true.
It's
like
just-
he was just out hunting squirrels one day and got fucking raped by a Sasquatch woman.
It's just like almost so crazy that you believe him.
Yeah, it's like why would anyone lie about this?
Like, why would you make this up?
Why would you make that? Like I can see somebody making up getting Sasquatch on footage, catching
Yeah.
a Sasquatch, not
getting
raped
raped?
by one. That's wild.
Dude, it was just a giant bear.
Just a giant bear fucking.
But what killed me was like, started jerking my ween.
Jerking my ween.
Says it like that. God, that's so funny.
Goes down to police station. So what did this giant hairy woman do to you? Well, she started jerking my
She
ween.
started jerking my weed. Mind you, this was an 8-foot Sasquatch. Jesus Christ.
Midwest people are funny as fuck.
Oh, they're
the
so
things
funny.
they say. It's not Bigfoot, it's Sasquatch.
Yeah, I mean,
Imagine being a poor Midwest woman. You're with your husband. He's like, yeah, is my ween big? It's like, get the fuck off me.
ew.
What the fuck?
You know, when it comes to music, Katy Perry's got great tits.
Katy Perry does some nice ones. Audience, do you think Katy Perry's breasts are real?
No,
They are.
they're
I think
not.
they are.
We've talked about this.
Yeah, we've talked about it, but we haven't come to a conclusion.
Oh, thought I had a stain on my pants.
That would
was
have been
lint.
bad.
But no, they're not. No way.
Yeah, they are.
Dude, look at her before fame and then after. Definitely got something done. And there's nothing wrong with it. They sit
No,
great.
There's nothing wrong with
They
it.
look great.
There's nothing wrong with it.
But like, if you
Are
hear,
Katy Perry's breast real? You can tell by my tone I was talking in the phone.
Although fans and media personalities alike suspect the singer to have undergone surgery, the singer strongly denied having plastic surgery on any area of her body.
that makes me believe it even more. that
Yeah,
she's
she would
alive.
deny it. No, it's Katy Perry.
She would be the kind of person that would deny it though. Grew up in the church.
Yeah. Yeah, but then she did all the stuff with her. Like
Dude,
wearing,
that-
like,
what's
cupcakes
that-
on her bra.
Yeah, well, no, just on her boobies.
Yeah, on her boobs.
Dude, that video as a kid used to get me going.
Oh,
Her and
everybody. Have you seen like, girl in 6th grade was like, I love Katy Perry. It's like, I love Katy Perry too. And all
like
my
me too.
friends, because we're in 6th grade, was like, Keaton, that's stupid and gay. And I'm like, have you seen any Katy Perry music video?
Yeah, it's
That's the opposite of gay.
see the sixth grade. It was Katy Perry and Anaconda music video with Nicki Minaj.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I was like, oh god.
I didn't understand how the search browsers worked.
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna.
I was just
look
on
up,
YouTube.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna look up porn.
Yeah, are you fucking crazy?
I wasn't gonna get fucking caught with that shit.
That's the devil's. That's the devil's website.
That's it. Yeah, and then 7th grade rolled around. And I was like, fuck it.
Let's see what happens.
I was like,
Incognito.
Send me to
mode.
jail.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, dude. 12-year-old me didn't know what to do with himself.
No, absolutely not.
Jesus.
Dude. And you know what? Honestly, it makes me think the moms of the world are right about the media. Like the media is too sexualized. And I'm like, no, it's not. You guys are fucking old idiots. And I'm thinking back about it, and I'm like, what was my first sexual Nicki Minaj music? Maybe they're onto something.
Well, there's also like, dude, I would have fucking in 6th grade I would have got hard looking at a fucking pencil eraser.
Oh yeah, a
or
baseball
something.
could have flown by my
dude,
face.
I was like, whew, did you feel that rush? Holy shit. A sharpener, dude, like a pencil being inserted into a sharpener could get me going.
yeah.
In 6th grade.
I could walk a little funny, and my sweatpants rub a weird way, and
Yeah, like,
it'd be
whoop.
over.
I'm ready.
I get shoved into a locker by a girl in 6th grade. And I discovered some things about myself, and I wasn't too happy with it. I was real upset. I started crying.
Holy shit. So, fuck.
Dude, no.
A lot of cry, a lot of cum.
a lot of cry, a lot of... I didn't know how to tie my fucking shoes very well.
Dude, Keaton, what the fuck?
I couldn't tie them well.
Okay.
They were loose. It was very loose ties.
Yeah. Okay.
And so I was walking, One shoe undone. Every teacher's trying to stop me. I'm like, I'm not gonna trip. This bitch shoves me. I immediately trip. Face planted to a locker, and it's the lockers in the upstairs, so they're not even being fucking used.
Yeah.
I face planted to a locker.
Dude, I fucking might be so mad.
Fucking erection.
That's interesting.
Hopefully you guys stick around to the end because that's the best material's coming out.
Dude, that was, dude,
I immediately start bawling my eyes out.
because you were so confused.
Confused. No, I wasn't hurt at all. I was completely fine. I was just so
God,
scared.
Dude, your teachers are just trying to get you up, but you're just laying on the ground face
nope,
down. You're
I'm
like,
good.
Not right now. I'll just
No.
lay here for a bit.
There was 2 teachers in that hallway. They both saw it. Neither of them did shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That's what it's like living in a small town.
Yeah, but to be fair, there's also a huge discrepancy between a 6th grader and an 8th grader
Yeah.
of any gender. Because like before puberty, you're all basically the same,
Uh-huh.
and then they're going through puberty, so they're extra mad, extra
that's-
angry,
Yeah.
and
True.
ready to fuck shit up.
Dude, that might be the funniest fucking thing you've ever told me. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Let's fucking
Dude.
just drop that.
That's some Diary of a Wimpy Kid shit right there.
That's some real Diary of the Wimpy Kid shit.
Yeah, like
Not like the fake shit they do.
oh god. Roderick is a badass though.
Like everybody's like, oh yeah, cheese touch. Everybody in elementary school was always like, boom, you got AIDS. You got AIDS.
True. They did do that. You got AIDS.
Touch you. Yeah, that's how it spreads. No, I don't get it, but that's how it spreads. I don't know how it started.
Trust me, I don't know much, but I know this is how it
This
happens.
is how it happens, okay? This is how shit goes down.
Oh, that's so funny.
Just humiliated myself.
Oh, no. You just gave us so much content.
So much content.
Oh, shit.
God
That's
damn.
so funny, man.
I need a
don't
fucking
even know-
drink. Do you got drinks?
Upstairs.
Fuck.
Yeah, you'd have to leave. My nose is so stuffed up. It's not even funny. There's a ghost.
There's a ghost. We're actually in a haunted house right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, have you ever, not of the haunted house, but of the boner thing, have you ever been asked, have you ever been asked by a teacher to go give like a presentation and you get a boner as soon as she says it?
Never as soon as she said it, but you know, middle school, you kind of exist just constantly hard.
With a boner?
Yeah. And like every single time, I'd have one, and somebody'd call me to do something, and I was in social studies in 7th grade. I looked at her. It's like, I am not getting up right now.
Yeah.
And she was like, why not? And I was like, look, miss.
It's just not
blank,
going to happen.
I'm not standing up right now. You can send me to the principal's office.
I'm not going. No. No, one time I had to tough it out. I just had a boner.
You stood up, you were like, all your friends are looking at you like,
No, but she called on me, and I was like, whoop. It's go time.
stood up.
Stood up. I was like, ah. Pelvis forward, baby. Hips forward.
walking forward.
Oh,
Hips
yeah.
completely thrusted.
It was locked and loaded.
See, the worst thing you can do is try and keep your hands in your pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Because then, in my experience, what I found was so I get called on. I stand up to go turn the lights off.
Mm-hmm.
I keep my hand in my pocket, and I get to the light switch in my puberty brain, which a puberty brain with anxiety is like when you smoke weed and have anxiety. It
Yeah.
does crazy things. Immediately, my brain goes, now if everybody sees that I'm hard, they're gonna think I've been jerking myself off with my hand in my pocket.
Playing a little pocket pool.
So I immediately, the rest of the day, I kept my hand in my pocket.
Dude, there's some crazy people out there that masturbated during class.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
That happens, like,
Yeah.
in places. Not just where we were at. Like, that happens
Yeah.
places. And that's crazy.
There-
If you do that, that's weird.
There's this girl that used to run around the high school my
Uh-huh.
senior year. She'd like sprint down hallways and shit.
Yeah.
Maybe our junior year too. She'd sprint. And I was leaving my asbestos class one day. She ran the fuck into me. And it was Fat Keaton. I was like 240.
Okay.
And she ran into me. And it was like she hit a fucking stone wall. Because
Uh-huh.
this was powerlifting Keaton. That was completely strength mode. She
Yeah.
hit me. She flew back 5 feet, hit the ground, backpack up, turtle flipped on her
And
back.
she got a boner.
And then she stands up. She fucking karate gets up
Oh,
with a
she did
backpack
a-
on.
she did a kip
she
up?
fucking kipped up.
Holy
She
shit.
takes off running.
This bitch the Terminator?
I turned around. I was like, "That's weird." And one of my friends walked up to me. One of my little
Little
sophomore
minions.
friends walked up to me and was like, "That girl's been held back twice. She got held back when she was in my grade because she was masturbating in the back of class with a pencil." I was like, "Oh, gross!"
She touched me. Oh, gosh, it's everywhere.
Dude, which you might think is a childish reaction. I would still have that reaction.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
a girl
yeah.
that touched herself with a pencil touched me.
In class. Like,
Yeah.
do that in your own time.
She did that, and I was like, okay, yeah, but she definitely did that, like in middle school. And he was like, no, last year. She was her second time repeating her freshman year.
Wow. Her
Yeah.
second time repeating her freshman year?
Yeah, I think so.
Holy shit.
I was like, there might not be any hope for her.
Uh-uh.
I was like, does she have like?
She's got, like, chronic masturbation issues?
Well, no, I was like, does she have like a disability or something? Because I mean, she's Naruto running down fucking hallways and shit.
Yeah.
And he was like, no,
No, that's just her, man.
that's just
No,
her.
that's just like, yeah,
I
dude.
was like, Austin, did you see that bitch do a kip up?
At least she didn't fucking. At least she wasn't masturbating while running down the hallway.
She might have fucking been. That might have been the reason she's running.
Dude, yeah. Jesus Christ, she's just constantly running to the bathroom.
Constantly running to the bathroom.
Jesus.
Everybody in there's trying to vape. People are like, hey, are you actually? What the fuck are
Hey,
you
what
doing?
the fuck
there?
are you doing to that?
What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on?
I love that. They tried convincing everyone that they put vape detectors in the bathrooms,
That's not a thing.
and I told one of my buddies believed it, and he texted me. He called me. And he was like, Keaton. He was like, I know you're not here anymore. I was like, yeah. He's like, are vape detectors a thing? I was like, no. He was like, damn it, guys. They've been tricking us for like 3 months.
They've been fucking us, dude. They've been fucking around.
He's like, I've been having to hit this shit in my hoodie. And I was like, yeah, that's definitely not a thing.
It's just smoke alarms.
They have smoke alarms. I was like, but
Vapes dissipate too
if
quick.
you just hold it in for like a second longer, it dissipates. He's like, okay. He's like, boys, we can't cough.
Don't vape, fellas
Don't vape.
or ladies. Vaping kills.
Vaping kills. We don't know that yet, but
Actually,
probably.
it probably like in 20 years.
In 20
like, when
years.
you guys need like fucking a beatbox machine to talk.
In 20 years, when your lungs are made of cement,
Yeah,
we'll know.
We'll know. We'll be like, hey.
Because there's always that possibility. There's the possibility that it's healthier than cigarettes. And there also is the possibility it slowly turns your lungs to stone. I'm not willing to take that risk.
Does your dad still dip?
Yeah.
My dad does Zins.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't. Because
Mouth cancer.
he doesn't want the tobacco.
He doesn't want tobacco.
Because the tobacco like messes with your teeth.
Yeah, tobacco causes gum cancer. That's what causes the gum cancer. I mean, Zins, don't get me wrong, can cause receding gum line. But if you're a 40, almost 50-year-old man, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Throw one in.
No. He's back on the cycle.
Well, that tobacco helps you lose weight. When my dad stopped chewing tobacco, he went up to 300.
Your dad was not 300 pounds.
My dad was 300 pounds.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that he got. They told him, they're like, look, you either lose weight or we have to give you insulin because you'll be diabetic.
Wow.
And he was like, that's when he did keto. And he thinks it all was the keto, right? That motherfucker started chewing again. He lost immediately 30 pounds. Then he went down to 190, and he was like, I'm too skinny. So he went back up to 230, and he was like, this is a good weight.
So yeah, if you want to lose weight out there, dip.
So yeah, develop a vice.
Pack a fat fucking chaw and lose that weight. King.
Smoke cigarettes.
Yeah. Do it
Chew
all.
tobacco.
Smoke weed. Do
Maybe not
coke.
That one might make you hungry. That one will get you skinny.
Yep.
Do coke. Go for a run.
Go for a run while doing coke in the woods, naked.
Snort Adderall.
Hell yeah.
What's that one? You, me, gas station sushi. Have you never seen that?
Mm-mm. No, I don't think you need to pull that up.
No, I need to pull this up. This is great.
Let me look for another sound bite.
This is a soundbite.
Mind you, these sound bites are just fucking memes on my phone.
This is a soundbite.
You, me, gas station. What are we getting for dinner? Sushi, of course. Uh-oh, there was a roofie inside of our gas station sushi. We black out and wake up in a sewer. We're surrounded by fish. Horny fish. You know what that means? Fish orgy. The stench draws in a bear. What do? We're gonna fight it. Bear fight. Bare-handed. Bear naked. Oh, yes, please. We befriend
Holy
the bear
shit.
after we beat it in a brawl. Then we ride it into a Chuck E. Cheese. Dance, dance, revolution. Revolution? Overthrow the government? I think so. Next thing you know, I'm reincarnated as Jesus Christ. Then I turn into a jet, fly into the sun, black out again, wake up, do a bump, white out, which I didn't know you could do. Then I smoked a joint, greened out, then I turned into the sun. Uh-oh,
Holy
looks
shit.
like the meth is kicking in.
And that is why you should always do Adderall if offered to you.
Keaton, I mean this in the nicest way possible.
Yeah.
You look like somebody that would be really good at Dance Dance Revolution.
Now I do.
Just in general,
Just
as a
in
person.
general. By what?
Your just energy just gives that off.
Every single guy diagnosed with ADHD acts like they'd be good at Dance Dance Revolution.
Yep.
But in reality, they are the worst at Dance Dance Revolution. Because they're just constantly wanting to throw their fucking feet around.
Oh. I have a soundbite here. A little soundbite for everybody.
This podcast is becoming 90% sound bites.
I'm fine with
As
that.
we get deeper into yeah, okay, I'm cool with that too.
Autistic BBC twink rapist.
Is that the comment?
Autistic. Thank you for that comment, autistic BBC twink rapist.
He knows what he's about.
That's what he's up
That's
to.
what he's about.
That's what he stands for.
Dude.
Gosh.
Okay.
Uh-huh. I'm listening.
We had that brings up something.
Mhm.
Me and my coworker were coming up with questions the other day, and we think we found the ultimate question.
Okay.
So you either have to pick a Swiftie, a Pick Me, a pink cowboy hat girl,
Oh, I'll take a big cowboy. No
a
good.
pink cowboy hat girl, or you have to have all of your messages ever sent in game
Oh.
leaked to the public.
Oh God.
You get those four. That's your opt out, and and all the messages has to go on your resume as well, and you can never take it off your resume.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Well, that's very clearly not an option.
that's not an option.
Well, when you said pick me, I thought you said pig me. So I was like, just the tiniest little person ever. It's like
Yeah, I'd take the tiny little whore.
just running around everywhere. Yeah, she'd.
But seriously, who you picking? Because see, my logic was this: I'm not picking the pink. I'm picking the Swiftie.
Well, the pick me. We're already dating a Swiftie, so that doesn't count.
Okay.
You're already living the life.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, because the chance of that pink cowboy hat girl being a Swiftie, pretty fucking high.
Yeah, but
You know the pick me likes T Swift, but she's not going to say it because she's quote unquote not into the same music as all the other girls.
is that a pick me?
That's a pick. A pick me is a girl who's like, I'm only friends with guys because girls are too much drama. That's a pick me.
Okay. So she want so just somebody that's seeking a bunch of attention.
Yeah, it's a pick.
So all three of those do that.
No, but the pick me is a specific genre of attention seeking.
Well, I
it's,
probably wouldn't
it's
pick
the
her-
kind where she's friends with nothing but guys and is constantly trying to sleep with all of them.
Okay, well, probably not her then.
But if you lock her down, she might be loyal.
The pink cowboy hat one, that one I've heard of.
Yeah.
So they're usually like pretty wild,
Yeah, they're pretty wild.
but they seem like fun. Probably that one.
Probably that one. You sure you don't want to have all your messages?
Yeah, I'm pretty
on your
positive.
resume?
I'm pretty positive that would not be good.
Yeah, I don't think my job opportunities would be very high after that.
Yeah. Have you seen the video of the guy, the white guy? He's walking in public and he's like, "Look, at some point you're gonna cancel me. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm young. I was white. I was having fun. I've listened to rap music all my life. I've said the N-word a couple times, and I'm not gonna stop."
Look, I drop it on instinct at this point.
Yeah, look, it's like second nature to me.
I stub my toe, and that's the first word that comes out of my mouth.
Yeah, probably the cowboy hat.
Probably cowboy hat. That's a fair option.
But I feel like a lot of women these days have the cowboy hat.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's just more socially acceptable for women to get turned.
No, I can't. Swifties are like the most annoying culture.
Yeah, you're
Of
absolutely
people.
you're absolutely 100%.
They're just like,
correct.
I don't know.
Especially-
They take it too far.
Especially all the copium they've been having to do recently since Tortured Poets Department came out.
And I swear it's only been this bad after the pandemic.
Oh yeah, 100%. Everyone's 20 times more parasocial than
Yeah.
they've ever been
Yeah.
for no fucking reason.
It's just, I don't know what it was.
Dude, no. Pandemic made things crazy. Like, because if you think about, like, the internet, even, like, if you even think about fucking, like, video games back when we were in elementary school, it's like people weren't fucking playing that shit.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, have you ever seen, oh shit. 1 second.
Blaze boss just fired him.
Yep, already. Fuck.
I told him it was an accident that I grabbed that woman's pussy.
I did not
I didn't mean to do it, sir.
Dude, she just bumped into me.
She came out of nowhere when my hand was just naturally in this position.
And what about Ron? He says you twisted his balls. Well, that actually did happen.
Ron was being a little bitch.
Ron was fucking with me. No, I don't know. Swifties are annoying. That's my take.
No, Swifties are very annoying people. But it's okay. Because my girlfriend's real upset that you didn't follow her back on Instagram. My girlfriend's real upset. She unfollowed you because of it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, see. No, it made her so upset. She looked at me. She was like, "Look who Blaine's following." And it was Blaine, I need you to come back to
Oh,
reality.
sorry. Step back to reality.
It was
Oh.
Yeah, she saw that and she was like, "Why is he following her, but not me?"
I've probably been following that person since middle school.
Since middle school. That's exactly what I said. I was like, there's quite a few reasons. He's probably not going to follow any more people.
No.
Yeah,
I
was like,
won't.
just be happy.
Just
Be happy
be
with
happy,
yourself.
man.
Just stop obsessing over these random stupid little things. And I remember who I was talking to.
That's such a thing. That's such a weird thing to get upset over.
She has nothing else to get upset over. She doesn't do anything else. So there's nothing for her to get mad about.
Well, I'm no longer following that person, so still not gonna follow your girlfriend because I'm stubborn.
Now I refuse to. I'm putting my foot down.
Now, like I just refuse to. So
Well, no, if you did it now, she would get super embarrassed about it.
Oh, really?
She'd be like, Keaton, did you tell him that I got mad at him? And I'd be like, yes. She'd be like, why would you say that to him? It's like, please don't hit me.
Well, I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Those bastards. I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And Tuesday.
Damn. I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be a fucking sick week.
So I'm off tomorrow and Thursday.
Because Saturday, I'm trying to find a group of people that want to play Mario Kart.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Well,
We just need a location.
All I only work till 2.
You'd be down to play Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Because I got the old Super Nintendo
Oh.
with the original Mario Kart on it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's sick.
So it's like, dude. Because
Yeah.
you know how nauseating that's going to be versus like modern day graphics? Like trying to decipher pixels. Counting your hours.
Well, they're making me work 9 hours on Sunday.
On what?
On Sunday.
Nice.
And I was like, well, that's sucks.
Yeah, but that's a lot of money.
It is.
And it's a Sunday. So it's going to be busy, so time's going to fly by.
Maybe. I think that might be all for the podcast.
I think that might be it for the podcast.
Well,
We started out exciting. There was a dip.
got exciting again.
Got exciting again when I started bringing up my me
Yeah.
getting pushed into a locker and getting a boner and crying.
That's so Napoleon Dynamite.
And then we ended off at we leveled out. We mellowed out.
We
Okay.
mellowed out.
I'd say that's a good ending.
Yeah.
All right. See you boys next time.
Yeah. Yeah. See you guys later.
So last time there was like 5 days in between our first podcast and second podcast. Then there was like a week in between a third. Now there's been 2 weeks. See you guys in a month.
Yeah, probably. Peace out, Rainbow Trouts.
Take a joke, 'cause this could be our last time that we ever get to spend time. Play your sad kid, but I gotta catch a flight soon.